My name is Laura Carter, 1940 Altus Mill Road, Rocky Mount. So I've become convinced that the data center is merely a symptom of a much larger problem. It's about the leadership that we have. And whether you're a person of faith or not, most of us grew up knowing the story of the 7 deadly sins. They weren't meant to be a list for pointing fingers, but they were warnings about the kind of character flaws that can quietly take root when people stop remembering who they're accountable to. Pride is believing that you no longer need to listen because you think you already know best. Greed is measuring success only in dollars while treating our clean water, our productive farmland, and the future of the community as your bargaining chips. Wrath is meeting honest questions with irritation instead of honest answers. Envy is looking at another county or counties and seeing what they have and deciding, oh, we should have that too, without first asking whether it belongs here. Lust is not only about desire. It can be about unhealthy appetite for power, influence, recognition, or being remembered as the person who landed the next big project. Gluttony is never believing enough is enough. It's always wanting one more development, one more tax dollar, one more promise, regardless of who pays that price. And sloth isn't simply laziness. It's the refusal to do the hard work that the public service requires, listening, being transparent, following the law, and earning the trust of the people that you were elected to serve. And whether you agree with every concern raised over this past few months that we've been showing up isn't really the point. The question is whether we've seen the opposite of those things. Have we seen humility? Have we seen transparency? Have we seen accountability? Have we seen leaders willing to admit that they've gotten something wrong? Communities aren't built on incentives or economic projections alone. They're built on trust, and that trust takes years to earn, and as you know, only moments to lose. None of us are perfect. We all fall short, but public office isn't about being important. It's about accepting the responsibility of serving people whose lives will be shaped by your decisions. Long after every proposal, every presentation, and every headline has faded, we will still be here and still drinking this water, hopefully, farming this land and raising our families and living with the consequences that are made in this room. These aren't just religious ideals. They're the qualities of good neighbors, good leaders, and a county worth leaving to the next generation. And I believe we, as Franklin County, deserve nothing less.